Rockets here at home in this Western Conference matchup live here in Houston. There's no better time of year than the holidays for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. One of the guys we'll be watching out for today, the developing DeMarcus Cousins.
Well, Kevin, he's capable of dominating every individual matchup physically. He's got incredible strength, and sometimes it's hard to really see on TV, but, when he's on the floor, he gets after you, and you have to be ready to play.
And, Steve, he's also got the full arsenal of moves in the post. I mean, you can't believe how many tricks this guy has up his sleeves. He's full of them.
You look at the Clippers. They've got to feel like, guys, they have an opportunity to rack up some wins over the next stretch of their schedule. They'll be playing a lot of games in their own building.
Checking out Los Angeles. Their season hasn't been great, and it hasn't been terrible. It's been fairly pedestrian. A few times it's looked like they're about to turn the corner, but they just haven't been able to sustain that winning momentum.
And I'm not quite sure why that is, because I think they've got the talent to be among the league leaders, but it looks to me like it's not going to happen for them this year.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game, and the first one drops. Griffin hits them both. For the Houston Rockets, they won their last contest in that game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And it was the role players in that game, Kevin, that really led the charge. The guys who normally don't score a lot, they came in and really contributed.
A total team performance, Steve, the kind you need if you're going to win on the opponent's home floor.
Lays it up and banks it in.
That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
Rockets on offense, 4-point game. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
This game kicks off a 3-game season series for these clubs. Definitely both looking to get that leg up tonight.
Ewing comes to help. Anthony, and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's the Rockets now. And the Rockets with possession here. That's right, Steve. And even though they may not be the fiercest of rivals, it doesn't mean both these teams, Clark, are hungry to start their series off right.
And you know what? Another thing, who knows, guys, the 3 games between them could end up having an influence on how the conference playoff picture shakes out.
There's the feed to Rose. Back to Carter. This one for 3. The Rockets pull it in.
Boy, I'm shocked he didn't make that one. He usually knocks that one down with ease.
Ewing kicks to Rondo. Outside Anthony. Houston moving it around. Baseline jumper. No good from Cousins.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Cloud pass to Rondo. Outside Rondo, 6 on the shot clock. The 3 from Anthony, and another 3 for Houston.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kevin. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
How about the box score from that game? The accuracy from the three-point line, just remarkable.
Yeah, it was a stream of threes that allowed them to repeatedly deflate that crowd.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
Easy look there, but, he misses those once in a while.
Unloads. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Griffin's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Kukoc kicks to Griffin. He passes to Rose. Carter with a screen on Rondo. And it's Rose penetrating. 5 to shoot. He used that pick just right. Rose has got his first basket.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a nice look.
Poor job by the defender to not fight over or around that screen.
Outside Rondo. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And they're sharing the ball, too, which I love. They're piling up the assist. We're seeing great offensive movement.
He hits the second from the line.
Well, he did enough there. He made it a two-possession game, at least.
Rondo against Rose. Pass to Griffin. He's against Ewing. That's tipped. Stolen by Ewing. Here's McLeod. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Rose. Clippers trail by 4. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yes, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the head coach for the Rockets just a moment ago. He said that their defensive focus, no surprise, will be trying to keep Derrick Rose out of the lane. He added, "You know he's come a long way as an outside shooter, but he's a pick-your-poison type of player. We can't let him get into the paint." Makes sense, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks. And the Rockets with possession here, following the miss by Griffin. Stolen by O'Neal. Feeds to Rose. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Rose has got his second basket of the game.
And they have to mix it up defensively. That was just too easy.
Rondo kicks to Anthony. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. And it's 6 points for Carmelo Anthony. Griffin sets the screen for Rose. Back to Shaq. Outside Rose. Beyond the arc. Rose can't get that one to fall.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
No good from McLeod. Clippers trail by 5. Dishes to Carter. Puts it up. No good off the front iron. Houston's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. Off target with his 3.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Kukoc gets the bucket.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a nice look.
Poor job by the defender to not fight over or around that screen.
Pass to McLeod. And that one's on target from the wing. 8 points for him. LA's gone 0 of 4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Kukoc kicks to Carter. And it's Carter again missing.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Cousins dishes to Rondo. Kicks it to Ewing. Passes it to McLeod. Houston moving the ball around. The drive by Rondo from 13. Here's Cousins. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, guys, you look back to their last game, he was off from the charity stripe all night long.
And you wonder if that's not still on his mind today.
Smith checked in for the Clippers. Clippers trail by 8. Rose with the ball. In the game against New Orleans, very impressive.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Their offense has really come together immediately, threatening to run away with this game.
It's hard to imagine they'll be able to stay as hot as they've been so far, but if they can, watch out.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And during the timeout, both coaches getting a chance here to review the strategy at this point of the game, along with the discussions. Also some rehydration going on with Gatorade. Everyone trying to bring their top game here tonight.
Yeah, that's why you see the trainers going around to every player, making sure they're hydrated, they're getting enough to drink during the game. And so important to hydrate yourself and keep yourself strong and ready to play for these big minutes down the stretch.
That's good.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's had.
Clippers trail by 12. Rose off the pick from O'Neal. Rose passes to O'Neal. Smith outside. Vince Carter on the wing. to stop the run. It's rebounded by Houston.
He's been an absolute non-factor. Zero factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
Rondo passes to McCloud. There's the screen. He kicks it to Carmelo. The Prodigy, 5 on the clock. The Clippers grab the miss. Griffin's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Goes off the pick from O'Neal. Smith for 3. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Smith's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Anthony kicks to Ewing. McCloud covered by Smith. There's the pass to the Prodigy. Outside Anthony. The 15-footer. And the rebound goes to Griffin. Clippers trail by 9. Smith off a pick from O'Neal. On its way from Rose for 2. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good.
He had a whole lot of space to get that shot off.
Yeah, I don't think the defender did a good job there of getting over the top of the screen.
Pass to McCloud. He dishes it to Carmelo. And Vince Carter picks up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Shaq. Cunningham comes in for Blake Griffin. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Vince Carter. Eddie House subbed in for Derrick Rose. LA has gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. House kicks to Smith. The dish to Cunningham. He feeds it to House. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by the Prodigy.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
Here is House. After the made shot from Thompson. House kicks to Smith. And there's the feed to Cunningham. Dishes it to House. From deep. It's rebounded by Houston.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, because you know if you continue to give up open looks like that, you're in big trouble.
And it's the Clippers with the ball after the miss from Miller. And DeRozan kicks to House. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. House has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Thompson outside. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game. And there's a minute 45 left in the first. DeRozan a screen on Miller. Another one falls for the Clippers.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
And Walker kicks to Thompson. Pass to the Prodigy. Broke loose. And that one's good. The Prodigy's got his first 2 points of the night. 1:06 left here in the opening quarter. House kicks to Jordan. Smith. Pass to DeRozan. Feeds it to Thompson. The leader. Here's Walker, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Well, what I like about him, Kevin, is his ability to shake a defender loose off the dribble and find a high-quality shot for himself. He is a very slippery player.
Steve, the other thing is he's really an extremely skilled ball handler, too. He's got a little flash and dash to his game, that's for sure.
And so Walker nails both of them.
You know, he's as close to a sure thing as you can possibly have when he steps to the line.
House kicks to Jordan. Smith. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Cunningham. Shot is off. Some solid defense from the Prodigy.
Nice early advantage for them on the glass, guys.
You know, part of rebounding well early is just going after the ball and boxing out. I mean, establishing that tone so that you can maintain it later in the game.
DeRozan gets a screen from House. Kicks it to Smith. He passes to House. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Well, you got to admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season, shooting better than 90% from the stripe.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
And that does it for the first quarter. The Rockets on top. They lead by 6. After this break, we'll be...
Start your new year with the NBA. The Orlando Magic go up against the...
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
How about the three-point shooting? The scoring has really come in bunches from long range.
Yeah, it seems like every time down the floor they're knocking down the triple.
Kemba Walker is out there with Miller. Then it's Thompson. Then there's the prodigy. And it's Drummond in at the 5, home in the paint. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. And there's the foul. It'll go on Eddie House. That'll be his second foul of the game. Drummond passes to the prodigy. Unloads from 13. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Purely from a size standpoint, that is a mismatch that's going to be hard to overcome defensively.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Well, he's become one of the most dependable free throw shooters around, about 82% on the year.
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
On defense, Houston. Here's Cunningham. Shot is blocked. And here comes Walker, leading the fast break.
Tough call there and a tough break for the defense.
You know, I think you could still see him kind of sliding in there. I don't have a problem with the call.
Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Smith. And the pass to the prodigy. He kicks to Drummond. He dishes it to Walker. Pass to the prodigy. Cunningham's there. Here's the prodigy. Great D that time from Cunningham.
You'd expect him to nail that one being that close to the hoop.
House dishes to Jordan. Kukoc, he feeds it to DeRozan. A second chance effort. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Yeah, beautiful drive there, going right around the bigger man.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
Well, impressive free throw shooting as a team this season, right around that 78% mark.
And they've increased their percentage quite a bit since last season, guys.
DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Houston. Rockets leading by 6. Drummond sets the screen for Walker. The dish to Thompson. Back to Walker. Launches a 3. That drops. Walker's got 5 now.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Here is House, guarded by Walker. And DeRozan kicks to House. Shot clock at 6. DeRozan's shot is good. The Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Walker the pass to Thompson. Cousins dishes to Thompson. And Walker kicks to Cousins. Here's Drummond. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Excellent work on the offensive boards.
Went after that rebound hard and quickly turned it into a putback jam. Beautiful work.
And those are the types of plays that have put them in front in this game.
Here's Kukoc. Again, Los Angeles. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Miller kicks to Walker. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Now from long range, we've got a set of point guards here that have been extremely hot. Those are their three-point percentages for the last 10 games. Second is Kemba Walker. Fourth, Derrick Rose.
Well, if there are no other options available, any of these guys can just step back and shoot the three. A great backup plan for any point guard to have.
Yeah, I'd love to see a three-point shooting contest just amongst the point guards so we could watch these guys do work. I mean, I don't know which one of them I'd choose, but they're all pretty good.
And the defense just lets him go there.
And once he hit the open floor, there was no looking back, straight to the rack.
Kukoc kicks to House. No good from outside. Rockets leading by 9. Thompson left side. Now the feed to Cousins. Kukoc kicks to DeRozan. Dishes to Cunningham. Puts it up from 12. Good. Cunningham's got 5 points now this quarter.
You're going to be waiting a long time if you're waiting for him to miss that when he's that open.
And Thompson kicks to Drummond. Back to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Gets it to go. Thompson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Shaq is checked in for the Clippers. Almost halfway through the season, let's check out the standings out west. You take a look at Los Angeles. They're down at the 7th position right now. Decent start to the season, but they're looking to make a move. And checking out Houston. They're at the bottom of the conference.
Checking out Los Angeles. Their season hasn't been great, and it hasn't been terrible. It's been fairly pedestrian. A few times it's looked like they're about to turn the corner, but they just haven't been able to sustain that winning momentum.
And I'm not quite sure why that is, because I think they've got the talent to be among the league leaders, but it looks to me like it's not going to happen for them this year.
Outside Anthony with the shot. That's good. It's Miller with the assist. And now an 11-point Houston lead.
They've really flipped things around offensively.
Well, anytime you can make more than half your shots, Clark, you take that any day of the week.
Rose dishes to Kukoc. Stolen by Thompson. Anthony with the screen on Rose. That's a two-pointer from Walker. Here's Cousins. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Cousins has got his second bucket tonight. Thompson against Kukoc. Passes it to Rose. Connects from three-point range.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass him.
And Walker kicks to Miller. Back to Walker. Tipped away. Stolen by Rose. DeMar DeRozan on the wing. No one near it. And Shaq with the slam.
Boy, I like the way he carved out just enough space to get his hands on the missed shot and then rattle the rim on the putback.
And the gap narrows.
They're closing it back.
Well, that's the effort of the team ready to fight back into this game.
Well, now they're just going to town on it.
Yeah, you think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
Boy, they're knocking down the long-range shots. A lot of those same shots they missed earlier in the first quarter. They still find themselves down here, but they're starting to make some headway into that deficit.
Thompson inside the line. Offensive rebound. Anthony and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two.
The Clippers have to do a better job guarding against Carmelo Anthony.
He's got 10 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
Well, it's no secret. I mean, the more points he can come up with from out there, the better off they'll be offensively with their spacing.
That free throw good from Anthony. And the Clippers making a switch here. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, great focus at the free throw line. They're taking care of business.
That's exactly how you keep on the lead. 100% free throwing for the quarter, that'll do it.
And now the fast break, Rondo with the ball. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Terrible transition defense there.
I think it would have been pointless, Steve. There was no way anybody was beating him to the basket there.
Goes off the bit from Carter. Outside Rose. Here's Shaq. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got his third assist on the night. The pass to McCloud. Back to Rondo. Outside Anthony. Pass to Ewing. Houston moving the ball around. McCloud passing to Rondo. Just 5 on the clock. Expanding his range. Can't get it to go. The Clippers go the other way with it. It's off to Oklahoma City for him after this game, so they have the Thunder to look forward to. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Rose attacking. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. Rose has got 14 points for the game. Back to Anthony. Buried from 15 feet out. And the Rockets lead by 9.
A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense.
Rose dishes to O'Neal. Poked away and stolen by Cousins. Anthony, the pass to McCloud. Drills the three-pointer. 13 points in the game.
No matter who it is, that kind of defense is not going to cut it.
Feeds it to Carter. Got a piece of it. Kicks it to Carmelo. And Shaq sends it back. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball.
And a moment to check out Derrick Rose here. Some kind of performance he's been turning in and night out these past 4 or 5 weeks. 4th in scoring, 7th in steals. And how about his accuracy from the foul line, guys? He is in the top 10 in free throw percentage.
And, you know, going back to a spot near the very top of the scoring list, I mean, he's come up with so many different ways to beat you at the offensive end of the floor. He's almost unguardable.
Kukoc kicks to Griffin. He passes to Carter. The Clippers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And he makes the first. Los Angeles making a switch here. Smith has checked in. Carter hits them both.
Hitting your free throws is a good way to get back into it. It stops the clock and extends the game. I mean, you want to take advantage of that situation. And they're shooting much better from the line here in the second quarter. So far, they haven't missed one.
Houston leading by 12. Outside Rondo. Pass to McCloud. He dishes it to Ewing. He kicks it to Rondo. Clock at 6. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one on Rose. And this is what the schedule looks like for Houston. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. The Rockets have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. And he can't get the first one. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
Free throws haven't been too kind to them here in the second quarter. I mean, you have the lead with the ability to extend that lead. In order for that to happen, you've got to make your free throws.
Shaq kicks to Smith. Second shot opportunity, and Shaq puts it in. Shaq's got 6 here in this quarter.
Now the shots are starting to fall a little bit more than they did in the first quarter.
Yeah, they say it's not how you drive, it's how you arrive in golf. Well, a shaky start can be overcome because now they're starting to heat up.
Carter outside. He feeds it to O'Neal. And stolen by Cousins. Rondo passes to McCloud. And it's good coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got his 5th assist in this one. Now the dish to Carter. And it's Houston on the break. Anthony leading the charge.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Here's Shaq. Good on the baseline, Jay. Shaq's got 8.
In the first, he had trouble hitting with any consistency. But here in the second, he's turned it around.
1:05 left in the first half. Rondo kicks to Anthony. Passes to McCloud. The three-pointer off the mark. Clippers trail by 14. Smith outside. His three-pointer's off the mark.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
The open shot, Anthony, and the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Boy, they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Here's Ewing. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Carter with it. He picked up 27 points in their last win against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Shoots from the corner. And it's Carter again missing. Fades away. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that concludes the first half. Rockets lead by
Now, presented by Sprint.
This is 2K Sports, and I'm Damon Bruce, coming to you live on a Friday night. Out in Houston, the Rockets win the lead against the Clippers. Just one win away from moving into the 8th place in the conference, and they're definitely motivated. Quite a show being put on by Carmelo Anthony so far. His shooting percentage, it's the Mavericks against the Warriors out in Oakland. That matchup should be a fun one to watch. Start of the game is 10:30 Eastern, 7:30 Pacific. And another game that's coming up, the Hawks playing out at Phillips Arena as they go up against the Pistons. That one gets started at 8 Eastern. And now, a look at the other NBA action. Trailblazers will square off against the Spurs in San Antonio. It's an 8:30 Eastern time for a tip-off out there. And that's all we have for you here in the studio. Now let's send it on back to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke for the second half of play.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Carmelo Anthony really has his fingerprints all over this one.
I know we've said this many times before, but I'll say it again. He had a great first half, just an explosive offensive display there.
At the end of the day, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had. He can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
So for the Clippers right now, they've got Carter. Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Griffin. Then it's Tony Kukoc, and it's Rose in at the 1. That's good from Ewing. Clippers trail by 17. Back to Shaq. The feed to Kukoc. Outside Rose. Outside Kukoc. Dishes it to Carter. Shot clock at 5. Knocked away. It's stolen by Rondo. Anthony drives in. Outside Rondo. The pass to Cousins. A baseline J. It's blocked by Shaq. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here.
80 seconds of the shot.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Rondo dishes to Carmelo. Just 4 to shoot. Tries to save it. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. While we're in this quick break and onto the small forward position and the hottest shooters among them over the last month. Third is Carmelo Anthony.
Well, that is such an efficient group offensively. That's really the best way to describe them. Nothing forced, just solid, smart shots.
And at small forward, that's the only way to post that kind of percentage. I mean, just letting them fly from the perimeter isn't going to get it done. You got to get it inside some, too.
Rose passes to Carter. Feeds to O'Neal. And a foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That is his first foul of the game. around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Now here's Rondo. He has 5. Here's McLeod. The Rockets with another miss.
Well, they need a shot or two to fall here soon. They're only 1 of 4 since the break.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. The Clippers have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. That's good from Kukoc. Kukoc hits them both. Rockets leading by 15. Pass to McLeod. Back to Rondo. Anthony sets the pick for Rondo. Pass to Anthony. That's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. And that's 20 points for Carmelo Anthony. Kukoc kicks to Shaq. Shaq with a screen on Anthony. That drive by Carter. Rose dishes to O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
And always good to look at the backstory of the stats. Here are some numbers for Shaquille O'Neal. 2nd in blocks, 3rd in field goal percentage. And he's been a real force near the hoop, using that anticipation and strength to work his way into the top 5 in the league and rebounding.
And of the numbers you tossed out there, Steve, I think his blocks ranking may be the most impressive to me. I mean, that's some rugged defense this guy's been playing.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Anthony, the pass to McLeod. Shoots. Hits the front of the rim and out. Clippers trail by 17. Here's Kukoc, and it's blocked.
Oh! You kidding me? That was a power punch right there.
Oh, great. Houston's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Guarded by Kukoc. Rondo passes to McLeod. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. And here's a quick look at how the Clippers' schedule is shaping up. They'll be off to Oklahoma City for a meeting with the Thunder after this one. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Los Angeles calls timeout.
They've been very untidy with the ball here. You commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
Here's Griffin, averaging 12 points a game. Kicks to O'Neal. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's on DeMarcus Cousins. The Clippers have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. No good on the free throw. That one is no good. Houston leading by 15. He dishes it to Rondo. He kicks it to Carmelo. Over Carter. Here's Cousins. The Rockets again can't hit.
Boy, he had a good look at that one. You hate to miss that shot.
Carter kicks to Shaq. Kukoc. Back to Shaq. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. He feeds it to Carter. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And he's putting together a solid year at the free throw line with his percentage currently about 79.
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
Carter hits them both. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Back to Cousins. Outside Rondo. Passes it to McLeod. It's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. 20 points for him. Clippers trail by 16. Knocks it loose. And now Rondo running all the way. Here he goes. Outside Rose. The dish to O'Neal. Back to Rose. Carter drains it from beyond the arc. Carter's got 7 points here in this quarter.
You know, defensively, you cannot forget about him. He gave him a wide open look there.
The pass to McLeod. Shoots. Ewing inside. Defended by Griffin. Outside Rondo. Here's Anthony. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Anthony's got 22.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Rose dishes to O'Neal. Cousins is there. Right block shot. Goes back up. A nice shot by Griffin. Griffin's got 6.
And I'll say this about him, Kevin. I mean, it looks like he's made of rubber sometimes because defenders just bounce off him when he's driving the lane. What a finisher.
And something else that comes to mind with him is how many guys he's given the poster treatment to. I mean, flying high to power one down while the defender stands there looking for mercy.
Anthony, the pass to the Prodigy. Takes the turnaround J. That's good. The Prodigy's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Now you gotta love the footwork. How about that turnaround?
And here's Rose. He's got 14. Carter defended by McLeod. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Rose penetrating.
Looking at the game Rose has been having, he's got 14 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of 3-pointers.
Well, the defenders have that in the back of their minds now, too, so they're going to close out on him quicker. That should allow him to use the drive if he wants.
Eddie House has checked in for Tony Kukoc. And Rose drops them both. Rockets leading by 13. Here's Rondo. 5 points in the game. Lots of room. That's short off the rim. The Clippers have gone 3 of 6 in the 3rd quarter. 50% from the field. On its way from Rose for 2. Had the space there, but it's offline. Rondo drives in. 13 feet away. There's the bucket. Good. Rondo's got 7 points. Clippers trail by 15. Outside Rose. Now here is Carter, defended by McLeod. Outside Rondo. Back to Anthony. The feed to Rondo. He passes to the Prodigy. Outside Rondo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Prodigy passes to Rondo, but they'll get another chance. The Prodigy, and another shot. And again, Rajon Rondo. He's got 9.
That was a nice finish to an excellent possession.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Dishes it to House. That one falls, coming off Carter's feed. House has got 9.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Here's McLeod. The 3-pointer, no good.
He has just disappeared this quarter, not making a mark at all offensively.
And I'm sure he's ready to put this quarter behind him and quickly.
The shot's good from Jordan.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out, that's the result you get right there.
Houston moving the ball around. Rondo passes to McLeod. Back to Rondo. There's a good screen. It's Anthony with the drive. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Anthony's got 6 points in the quarter.
They're spraying them home from mid-range today, guys.
Yeah, reliable weapon, and that's a sign that the offense is working. They're really moving the ball well and finding good opportunities.
Maybe that'll ignite them. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geek.
That's what those alley-oops do, though.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Let's quickly bring up the 2K leaderboard for a look at the top free throw shooters among point guards. Derrick Rose third.
Well, if these guys can get to the line, there's not much question what the outcome is going to be. So it sort of prevents the defense from being as aggressive as they'd like to be against them.
That's exactly right. I mean, you'd rather dare them to make a shot than risk sending them to the stripe. That's almost free points for them. At least there's a chance they'll miss from the floor.
Shoots from the line. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Cloud passes to Carmelo. And the shot is good. And it's 9 points for the Prodigy. Clippers trail by 15. Here is House. 9 points in the game so far. Rose kicks to Carter. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Houston's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Feeds it to Drummond. Pass to McLeod. The putback, the follow-up champ. And the Rockets lead by 17.
Boy, he's a bulldog down there in the paint. Look at him. I mean, great second effort to get to the basket. Well done. Beautiful.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
Fires from 18. It's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got his 9th assist in the game now. House kicks to Rose. Rose off the bit from Jordan. Griffin a screen on Rondo. Pass to Griffin. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Houston.
I'll tell you what, they've hit the boards hard in this one. It's led to an abundance of second-chance points. I mean, they've gotten a lot of second-chance points.
The other thing they're doing, guys, is forcing turnovers and then creating points offensively as a result.
Houston leading by 15. And 1:01 left to play in the third. And Walker kicks to Cousins. Walker, 6 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. That's good. He's got 25.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
Rose against Walker. Back to Shaq. Cousins is there. Here's Shaq. Plenty of room around him, and it's good. Shaq's got 10.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in the second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
Back to Walker. Ewing a screen on Rose. Miller dishes to Walker. Front past the arc. No good from McLeod. And even 3-on-3 break. Ball's knocked loose. Rose guarded by Walker. Let's go. No good there. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit.
Start your new year with the NBA.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Clippers trail by 16. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So on the floor for Houston, Miller is out there with Kemba Walker. Then there's Ewing. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Anthony in at the small forward. And for Houston, they're shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Deflects the pass.
The turnover difference hasn't been in their favor, but you know what? It hasn't really slowed them down too much. I like the fact they're staying aggressive here.
Rajon Rondo's checked in for Houston. Kukoc kicks to Shaq. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
What a night so far for Shaq. 10 points, and his 2 blocks have given them a lift defensively.
Well, you have to protect the rim, Clark. You know that. And when you do that as well as he has today, it really bodes well for your team.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Now Rondo. Rondo off the pick from Ewing. Miller kicks to Cousins. That's good. It's Miller with the assist. Miller's got 3 assists in the game.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Carter with the 3. Rebound by Anthony. Anthony's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
Well, the main thing is they haven't allowed many second chance opportunities. And that is always going to allow you to maintain your lead.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for the Clippers. Both good from the line that time. Clippers trail by 16. Kicks to O'Neal. Knocked loose. Outside Rondo. Ewing a screen on Carter. Rondo off the pitch from Ewing. It's Carmelo Anthony on the way. And he's good on the 3-ball. Anthony's got 11 in the second half.
Yeah, that's his first 3 and a half, or maybe more in store.
Griffin sets the screen for Rose. Carter the pass to O'Neal. Nice D from Cousins.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. And they were right in his face.
Outside Rondo. He kicks to Carmelo. Back to Rondo. Shot clock at 6. He dishes it to Carmelo. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Griffin's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Carter with the 3. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got his 7th assist here tonight. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Clippers trail by 16. Carter dishes to Rose. Drills the baseline jumper. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Pass to McCloud. Carter on him. Steps back and shoots. And too long on the shot. The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. He feeds it to Rose. Back to Carter. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. And the Clippers making a change here. Smith has checked in. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Rondo with it. And there's the pass to McCloud. And he hits the jumper for 2. 27 points for him. Clippers trail by 16. Check the screen on Anthony. Right side Rose. It's rebounded by Houston. Ewing's got 7 rebounds in the game. Now here's Rondo. Back to Ewing. They get a hand on it. Fires from 14. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Houston leading by 16. There's the dish to Rondo. The feed now to Carmelo. And it's good coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Rose kicks to Shaq. Outside, Kukoc. Smith. Clippers moving the ball around. Outside, Kukoc. Dishes it to Rose. 6 on the shot clock. And it's blocked by Rondo.
Well, an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
The first free throw is good.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
And their confidence has to just continue to go up the longer their perfection continues.
Vince Carter, he's checked in for Tony Kukoc. Goes off the pick from Smith. Carter outside. Here's the three. Hope they get it back.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball.
Back to Rose. Smith on the wing. Carter outside. And the Clippers miss again. Now the Rockets with it. They're on a 13-5 run here. Rondo kicks to Anthony. Up top, Ewing. Griffin's there. McCloud. He's covered by Rose. Fires it up. And Shaq pulls it down. Shaq's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Rose with the ball. Patrick Ewing covering. Rondo against Carter. Rose heads the screen for Carter. Pass to Smith. Wing shot on the way. That's in there. Carter with the assist.
Assistant, Vince Carter.
And here's Rondo. He's coming up on the double-double. Just a couple points away.
He's been making it happen all game long. Great effort.
On defense, the Clippers. They trail by 18. Here's the prodigy. Just 5 to shoot. He passes it to Rondo. Again, Rondo missing. LA's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Offensive rebound. The shot's good from Shaq. Shaq's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, what a great job making good on the second opportunity. He stayed with that play from start to finish.
Rondo drives in. Passes it to the product. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Outstanding job there to absorb the contact and guide it in.
That's how you impose your will against the defender. He came to play.
Clippers trailed by 19. Carter, the pass to Rose. Feeds to O'Neal. Shaq with a screen on Anthony. And it's Smith penetrating. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, the defender draped all over it.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
The free throw drops for Smith. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Rockets leading by 18. Here's McCloud, and there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Clippers trail by 20. Goes off the pick from Carter. Shaq with a screen on Rondo. Rose dishes to O'Neal. Shot is off. Nice D from the prodigy.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far, Steve.
And even if it's only a modest advantage that they have in that category, it's still a significant factor. He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
Yeah, and he's one player who doesn't need a lot of space to get to the basket. He's really crafty, the way he can blast his way straight through traffic. He's really strong.
You know, something else I think about when I see this guy is he's a real headache to have to defend one-on-one. I mean, he's got all of the game that makes it tough for his defender.
Back to Anthony. Hits the outside fadeaway. Anthony's got 9 points now in the quarter.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Shaq kicks to Carter. Outside Rose. Back to Carter. It's rebounded by McLeod. Rockets leading by 20. Pass to Rondo. They set the screen. Step back shot. Blake Griffin pulls it in.
You know, that mid-range jump shot is not his strong suit, even when he gets a good look like that.
Carter kicks to Rose. Smith. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. And it's 8 points for Smith. Dives for it. For Houston, they've gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Now the pass to McClung. Here's the prodigy. Can't get it to go. Shaq with some nice D. Clippers trail by 18. Smith on the wing. All alone. And the shot is good. 1:43 left to play here in the fourth. Now Rondo. Pass to the prodigy. Shaq on him. The prodigy. Another miss by Houston.
He's got a nice touch on that shot normally, but good defense there clogging the lane.
Here's Smith, and it's blocked by Anthony. Second chance shot. A nice shot by Griffin. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth. Rockets leading by 14. Cloud passes to Rondo. Kicks to Ewing. Houston moving the ball around. Outside Rondo. Clock at 6. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Rondo. And that's now 35 points for Carmelo Anthony. And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by 16. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Shaq. Cunningham comes in for Blake Griffin. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Vince Carter. Eddie House subbed in for Derrick Rose. .50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Drummond. Now here's Walker, defended by House. And Walker kicks to Miller. He dishes it to Thompson. 6 to shoot. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. .27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. House kicks to Smith. He feeds it to House. There's the dish to DeRozan. He passes to Smith. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Here's Walker. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.